luxury of turning your ideas into reality, and shape your own career in a way. So instead of waiting for opportunities, businessmen create opportunities for themselves and for others along. Also, when you are in business, it helps you develop very important life skills which are very helpful in shaping one's personality. Life skills like leadership, decision making, risk taking, communication, financial management, strategic thinking, etc. So even if you are, if you're going forward, if you are not fully into a business, still all these skills, if you develop, then they will help you become more confident individuals. Another important aspect of being in business is the innovation. Like we see a lot of products and services, there are a lot of researchers who develop the product. They create the idea, they have the idea, they create the idea into reality. But then it is only the business house or a business group which helps in making that idea or transform that creativity into a practical and scalable solution. आपने कुछ रिसर्च करके कुछ प्रोडक्ट बना दिया, अगर if there is no way you can reach to the masses, then that research is a failure. That invention is a failure. So ultimately you need a strong business idea to make it to reach to the masses. So as a students, you have a lot of fresh ideas and energy, and maybe you will lead the big innovation going forward. Also, business houses normally have a very huge role in the social impact. A success of business is never measured by the profit or turnover of a company, but a positive business always thinks about the society first. The big business houses, they will always think of what are the ethical practices, how they can help solve the problems of the society like unemployment, poverty, or make sure that the business, whatever they are doing, is more sustainable and help reduce the environmental challenges. Well, you say, okay, at this young age, I would say that, okay, business is certainly, it is about taking risk, because you have to believe in your thought process. You have to believe in your intuition that okay, you can make it successful. But then it doesn't mean that taking unnecessary risk. It always means taking a calculated risk. You need to start small and keep growing with the experience. Like just a small example of our company, we started in 1995, and I think we are making 40,000 bags a day at that point. Slowly we took our time in last 25 years from making 40,000 bags a day. Today we make almost 8 lakh bags a day, sitting in Sholapur, and almost 70 to 75% is to the export market to over 25 countries across the world. So you have to take risk, but then they have to be a calculated risk. Just blindly, if you take the risk, then obviously you are bound to fail. And being in college, I think it's the best time for you to experiment, to learn from failures, and build a strong foundation for the future. I would certainly encourage you to develop a strong entrepreneurial mindset. You have to be curious, you have to be bold, and you have to be willing to learn. That is the most important thing. There was a research which was done by NASA long time back. They had, when they measure the IQ levels of students, or when they measure the IQ levels, there is, normal, genius, more than average and all that. So they found that the kids in the range, if they tested, let's say, 20 kids in the age group of, let's say, 8 to 12 years, almost 80% were, going to the genius level. But when they did the same test in grown-up kids or grown-up adults, let's say age group of 15 to 25, that percentage dropped down to almost 5%. And then they ask why. I mean, why is this happening? Rather, the adults know more about the world and the situations. Then why is this happening? Basically, they realize that as you grow up, you have stopped asking questions. You have stopped, questioning anything. You just take it that okay, this is the way it happens and this is the way it should be. But as kids, they question everything. So if you really want to learn, if you really want to get to the level of genius, then you should put one thing in mind, that always question the obvious, and only then you will be able to do something out of the box. And if you are not able to question the obvious, then yes, you will be among the others, but not the genius. So just to conclude, being a businessman is not only for personal success, but also as a contribution to the nation and the society. The future certainly belongs to people who are willing to create value and not just people who seek jobs. So friends, students, every big business what you see today has started small at some point, took some brave decisions. Maybe today you don't know everything what to do in future, but then what matters is the willingness to learn, to ask questions, and to take the first step as and when the opportunity comes. Most important is you should not be afraid to fail, because failure is often the best teacher. And in most of the business schools, they always say that fail fast, fail differently, which means you keep trying, because जब आप ट्राई करोगे तो आप कहीं ना कहीं फेल होगे, बट आप वो बोलते हैं कि भाई फेल फास्ट, मतलब आप जल्दी जल्दी ट्राई करो, जस्ट कीप द स्पीड so that you fail more often and keep learning. And fail differently means आप सेम गलती वापस नहीं कर रहे. That means after every mistake you are learning something, you are trying to do something, and you are creating something more important. So that is the magic mantra of success, that fail fast, fail differently. So you should not be afraid of failure, but rather you should be afraid of not trying anything. Because if you don't try anything, obviously you are not going to fail. Then you are also not going to be reaching. You are not going to reach anywhere. So whether you choose to become a businessman, an entrepreneur, or a professional, but if you can think like a business owner, maybe you can look at the problems, create solutions, and add value to wherever you go, you are bound to succeed in your life in whatever you do. And if you can do this, success will follow you, and more importantly, you will leave a very meaningful impact in the society. Thank you for having me here.
Thank you, sir, for enlightening us and sharing your experiences. Sir, indeed, your words have inspired us all. Now the time has come for much awaited moment, that is prize distribution ceremony. I request today's judge, Professor Shivraj Desai, sir, to announce winners.
Good evening, one and all. Honorable dignitaries on the days, teacher representatives from different schools and colleges, participants, and my dear student friends. It's the most awaited moment for you all, because since morning 9:30, around 10 o'clock, you have been here, seen our campus, attempted written test. Few of you have qualified for semi-final round, and almost 10 groups were qualified for final rounds. Now, the prizes will be announced in a reverse order. Means 3 consolation prizes are going to be announced. First name, third consolation prize will be announced, then second consolation, then first consolation, then third prize, second prize, first prize. Have you got the idea? Before I announce, I would like to congratulate all the participants, those who are getting prizes, and those who are not getting prizes, I would like to congratulate them double, because many more chances are waiting for you all. So without delaying, third consolation prize. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to come forward to felicitate our prize winners. Third consolation prize goes to Chhatrapati Shivaji Day Junior College, Yogeshwari Yadav and Pranjali Bhosle. I request all the participants to please give a big hands. Second consolation prize goes to LBPM Junior College, Gauri Panza and Divya Piske. Please come forward. First consolation prize goes to Srijit Kalani and Vihan Zaveri from Hirachan Nemchan College of Commerce. Dear students, as Dr. Sakre sir has already mentioned, 200 participants were there, around 35 colleges were there. Among them, third prize goes to Shrishti Devdikar and Akanksha Birazdar from Sangmeshwar College. Please give a big hands. टाळ्यांचा आवाज थांबला नाही पाहिजे. Now only 2 prizes are left. That is second prize and first prize. Your curiosity might have gone to the extreme level. Second prize goes to again HNCC, Suryali Jazu and Vidita Chandak. Participants, please give a big hand. Now the only prize is left. That is the first prize. Again, I would like to tell around 200 participants, 35 colleges. Only one prize is left. That is first prize. Can somebody imagine? Apurva Sethia and Sanskruti Zaveri from DHB Soni Junior College. First prize winner. Please give a big hand. Thank you.
Principal Dr. Ruturaj Buvasar to express his presidential address.
तुमच्यासारखाच मीही कधीतरी विद्यार्थी होतो, तेव्हा तुमच्या भावना मी चांगल्या ओळखतो. फक्त तुमचं कौतुक करायला इथं आलेलो आहे. अगदी थोडक्यात सुरुवातीला सर्व विजेत्या स्पर्धकांचं मनापासून अभिनंदन करतो. संस्थेसाठी आपण सगळ्यांनी तर प्रयत्न केले, पण खरे प्रयत्न तुमच्या पाठीमागे राहून पडद्यामागचे जे तुमचे शिक्षक आहेत त्यांचंही मी अभिनंदन करतो. आज ज्या कार्यक्रमाच्या निमित्तानं वासुदेव बंग यांसारखे अतिशय यशस्वी उद्योजक आपल्याला लाभले, खरं मी भाग्य समजतो. कारण त्यांनी जे सांगितलं ते सगळं मी रिपीट करत बसत नाही. त्यांनी जे यश मिळवलं मला वाटतं ते टनांमध्ये, म्हणजे त्याचा मला वाटतं तुम्हाला अंदाज येऊ शकेल. प्रत्यक्षामध्ये त्यांनी जो पुढचा मुद्दा मांडला आणि प्रत्यक्ष त्यांचा व्यवहार तुम्ही जर पाहिला असेल ते सर्वात भावलं. शरणराज सर, बंग सर, आम्ही सगळे येत होतो. आम्ही सहज म्हटलं की बिझनेस म्हटलं की खूप उद्योजक हा नेहमी बिझी असतो. बिझनेसचा सुरुवातच त्या अर्थाने होते. आम्ही सहज म्हटलं की एवढा बिझी शेड्यूलमध्ये आपण आलात. त्यांचं उत्तर होतं, जेव्हा शिक्षक बोलवतो तेव्हा आम्हाला यावंच लागतं. मला वाटतं हा नम्रपणा, हा ज्याला आपण म्हणतो की यशस्वी होऊन सुद्धा तो टिकवणं, जे आपण म्हणतो ना की एका बाजूला आभाळाला हात पोचलेत, जे उण्यापुऱ्या 30 वर्षामध्ये 40,000वरनं 8 लाख बॅगेचं उत्पादन, किंवा मॅडमनी मगाशी उल्लेख केला 20,000 मेट्रिक टन, किती अवाढव्य गोष्ट आहे. प्रामाणिकपणे सांगतो की प्रसिद्धीपासून अलिप्त असल्यामुळं सोलापूरकरांना हे उद्योजक तशा अर्थाने माहीत नाही आहेत, जे एका प्रकारे प्रसिद्धीच्याच मागं असतात. त्याची गरजच नाही. मला वाटतं आंतरराष्ट्रीय ख्याती जेव्हा मिळवतात, पण एवढ्या आभाळाला पोचलेला माणूस ज्या जमिनीवरची वाक्य सांगतो, मला वाटतं ती तुम्हाला खऱ्या अर्थानं प्रेरणादायी आहे. तुम्ही मध्ये आपण शिक्षक, एका बाजूला उद्योजक आणि तुम्ही विद्यार्थी, या अर्थानं आपण जर पाहायला गेलो तर खऱ्या अर्थानं आज अत्यंत महत्त्वाचा दिवस तुमच्या आयुष्यातला आहे. जशी तुम्ही ट्रॉफी घेऊन जाल, कधी एकदा जाऊन घरी आईवडिलांना दाखवू असंही झालं असेल, त्याची मला जाणीव आहे. मित्रमैत्रिणींबरोबर तुमच्या स्टेटसला ठेवून शेअर कधी करतो याची उत्सुकता अजून जास्त आहे. ती आमच्या काळात नव्हती, तेव्हा त्याचा मला हेवा वाटतोय. पण हे सगळं करत असताना चालू आहे, स्टेटसवरती शेअर करणं चालू आहे. पण एकच गोष्ट त्यातली दिसते की असेच भरपूर यश मिळवा, प्रचंड मोठे यश मिळवा. संगमेश्वरची दारं तर तुम्हाला खुली आहेतच. साखरे सर, कुंटे सर, सगर सर आणि त्यांची सगळी टीम ज्या पद्धतीने हे काम करतंय, मला वाटतं हे काम करताना फार कष्ट लागतात. जे उद्योगाची घरी रिद्धी सिद्धी पाणी भरी, हे वाक्य जसं पाहुण्यांच्या बाबतीत खरं आहे, तसं ते तुमच्याही बाबतीत व्हावं एवढ्या सदिच्छा व्यक्त करतो आणि मी थांबतो. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, sir. Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. So, to express gratitude, I invite Professor M.S. Patil, sir, on the dais.
Good evening to one and all. Honorable dignitaries on the dais, teachers, and all my dear students. On behalf of the Department of Commerce, SES.SangameshwarCollege, I take this proud opportunity to extend our heartfelt word of thanks for the successful conduct of the district level event, SAN Business Quiz 2025. I express my sincere gratitude to our esteemed chief guest, Mr. Vasudev Bang, Director of Bang Data Firms and Private Limited, for graciously accepting our invitation and enriching the program with his valuable insights and inspiring thoughts. His presence truly added prestige and purpose to this event. I would like to convey my deep sense of gratitude to the president of the program, Principal Dr. Ruturaj Bua sir, whose visionary leadership constantly support and encourage us. Especially, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to convey a sincere thanks to Shri Sharan Sangmeshwar sir, respected member of the management committee, whose valuable guidance and encouragement always support us. A special note of a thanks to our beloved Vice Principal Mr. Prasad Kunte sir, Supervisor Dr. Malinath Sakre sir, Coordinator Mr. Sagar sir, Event Coordinator Malewadi sir, Dr. Rupali ma'am, along with all the teaching and non-teaching staff whose dedication, teamwork, tireless efforts made this event grand success. I also wholeheartedly acknowledge and appreciate the enthusiastic participation of the students and teachers from 25 colleges with 196 teams whose energy, curiosity, competitive spirit truly enriched quiz and made it memorable. May the knowledge we have gained and connections we have built today inspire us to think critically, act confidently, and move forward with greater vision in the world of business and commerce. Once again, thank you all of you for your presence, support, cooperation. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.